Narcissistic people are very good at making you believe that they love and they care about you and they're going to be there for you, while they don't love or care about you and they're not there for you. They covertly hide how they mistreat you. They blame you and shame you and get you to feel sorry for them, get you to feel obligated towards them, get you to feel ashamed for not believing and trusting within them, even though they are very untrustworthy people. Narcissistic people have that grandiosity to them, that charismatic charm that pulls you in so that you can admire them in one sense, or they play the victim with their sympathetic sorrow, their sob stories that can be very believable and sometimes can be true. So you feel bad for them and want to help them. There are many signs that they don't love and care about you. However, these signs aren't easy to recognise due to how they actually mistreat you. Narcissistic people can treat you better than anyone ever has, to then blame you when they treat you worse than anyone ever has, to confuse you into doubting yourself and changing yourself and working harder to please them because you can't recognise what they are doing to you. So one sign that they don't care about you is they don't do favours for you unless there is something in it for themselves. Most genuine people who care about others will do the odd little favour for others. This doesn't mean you go around doing everything for others, which narcissistic people will get you to do. They'll get you running around doing everything for them and it will still not be enough for them, while they'll be doing very little to nothing for you. However, if you ask them why they're not doing much for you, they're going to come with the sympathetic stories of, you know what a bad day I've had, you know what a terrible time I've had, you know what a terrible childhood I've had. After everything I've done for you, they're going to make you feel bad for calling them out while expecting you to run around and do absolutely everything for them. They don't do the little things for you. They don't just think that, oh, perhaps that if they were to just do this, it would help you out, because they lack the empathy to care. They're not switched on to what would help you. They're switched on to what will help themselves. They don't make special occasions great for you. They might do in the beginning when they're love bombing you, when they're idolising you, when they're future faking with you, when they're selling you an illusion of who they could be. They might go all out on those special occasions. But as soon as they've got you where they want you, they're going to go all out to ruin special occasions, to fail to acknowledge special occasions. They might build you up. They might build your hopes up and promise that you're going to do this, that and the other on your birthday, on a Christmas, on a child's birthday. They're going to go all out to plan things with you, to future fake with you, to get their needs met by you at that present moment in time. And then when the occasion comes, they're going to go all out to ruin it for you while blaming you for being ungrateful, for being in a mood. They're going to put you in a mood to get you to react to them, and then they're going to turn around and say, this is why I never want to do anything with you. So you blame yourself and not recognise what they're doing. Narcissistic people do not care about what you need unless they need something from you. When they need something from you, they're going to be there for you. They're going to be really supportive and helpful towards you. But when they don't need something from you, they're going to disappear on you as they're love bombing somebody else who they need something from, whatever supply it is that narcissist requires at that given time. You can't communicate your thoughts, your feelings, your opinions to them, especially if your opinions differ to those of the narcissist. They're going to criticise you, mock you, and judge you and humiliate you if your opinions differ to that of a narcissist. If you try to communicate your wants, your needs, your desires with them, they're going to accuse you of being too selfish, of being too stubborn, of being over demanding, of being ungrateful. Yet they expect to be able to communicate their needs with you, and they expect you to serve them on their needs. Otherwise, they are going to come at you with the rage, or they're going to come at you with those passive aggressive sulks and silent treatments because you didn't serve them as they believe they're entitled to. But they don't care about you, so they don't believe that they need to do any favours for you. They don't talk with you. They don't communicate with you. They talk to you. They talk at you. They communicate at you. So you can seemingly have a genuine conversation where you might ask them how their day has been, and then they're going to offload onto you of how their day has been. And then they might just ask you, how has your day been? And as you start the conversation of explaining your day, they're going to subtly interrupt you and bring it back onto their day. Or they might just completely change the subject on you, but they change the subject in a manner that, like, what you've said has jogged their memory. So while you've jogged their memory, they're going to communicate about this. Now, there's plenty of reasons why people can do this, but with a narcissistic person, it's a pattern of behaviours based on the 9 criteria of the disorder. So they're just not interested in you. They might pretend to be interested in you and they want something from you, but they're going to be disinterested in you, and they're going to do it in a way that confuses you so you can't recognise what they're doing to you. They're going to put very little to no effort into the relationship unless they're future faking with you, unless they want something from you in the present moment in time, when they're going to sell you something in the future so they don't have to deliver on it, but they can get their needs met in the present. And then when the future comes, they're going to turn around and say, they never said that. They never promised that. You must be imagining things. If only you hadn't have done this, then they would have followed through with that. Yet they expect you to put the maximum effort in for them. They will put the bare minimum effort in for your birthday, but they expect the maximum effort from you for their birthday. They will put the bare minimum effort into helping you out, but they expect you to help them out. And if you don't help them out as and when they want, they're going to sulk at you. They're going to make you feel bad for not putting them first and foremost in absolutely everything that you do, yet they are going to put you last. They don't know the little things about you. They don't know who you are as a person, and those things that they do know about you, they use against you to hurt you, to punish you, to sabotage you, to invalidate you, to treat you in some of the most cruel and unkind and underhand ways. Yet they will do it in a way where they covertly claim they care about you. It's for your own good. It's only because I love you. It's only because I don't want you to make the same mistakes that I did. It's only because I care. When if they cared, they wouldn't be treating you in the ways that they do. A narcissist will say they'll do something for you and then they'll not deliver on that promise that they made to you, yet they find a way to blame somebody else for why they didn't deliver on that promise that they made to you. You'll often find, if you were to ask a narcissist what they love about you, they will talk about the things that you do for them, the things that you deliver to them, the things that you serve to them. They don't usually know you well enough to know the little things about you, the little quirks about you that they love about you, because they like the empathy to pay attention to those things, to care about those things, to do those little favours for you based on who you are as a person, because they're self-absorbed with their own needs, wants and desires, and they like the empathy to care for yours. When it comes to narcissistic people, they tend to run off at least 5 of the 9 criteria. So they have that sense of grandiosity. They are preoccupied with themselves. They have arrogant and haughty behaviour. They are extremely entitled. They're very exploitative. They believe they are special. They lack the empathy to care about you. And when you're dealing with someone who is entitled, exploitative, and lacks empathy to care about who you are as a person, they're going to use many underhand, manipulative methods to mess with your mind so that they can get what they need from you without you recognizing what they're doing to you. If anyone has any signs they notice that a narcissistic person, be it a family member, friend, partner, did not care about you, please add those into the comments for those reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, then please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I shall link into the description the playlist on rules to deal with narcissistic people if you cannot go no contact with them, the video on no contact, and the video on grey rock. Go out there, create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.